What's goody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Impromptu early live because I'm gonna be busy later. I'm trying to make sure I get y'all what y'all need, which is that content. Let me turn down one of these lights. What's up, though? Who in here with me? Let me see. David J in here catching you live. What's good? D Money motivated in here. What's going on with y'all, man? How are y'all feeling? It's just us three right now. Just us three right now. We'll see if anybody else jump in here and join us. You know what I'm saying? Dak owns. My dog is in here. Dak owns. Send Jalen Carter to prison. It's still the funniest name on the internet. Send Jalen Carter to prison is hilarious. What's up with y'all, man? I don't know. I don't know if I want this hat. I might switch hats midstream. Y'all ain't never seen me switch hats midstream, but I don't like that hat. We gonna switch hats midstream. Yeah, we gonna go with this. We gonna go with that. I like that better for the purposes of the stream today. King G, what's good? King Reno, what's goody? Leroy Kimball, what's good? What's good? What's good with y'all, man? How are y'all feeling? JV B-Boy in here. Yogi Wilkerson in here. What's good? Giants a trap game? No way. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna talk about it though. Brandy Mahoney, lunch with Rome Clark. Rome Clark is nasty. We gonna get to that. What's up, Brandy? What's up, Todd Cowboys? Darnell Lamar in here. Shout out to you for the midday stream. $10 first super chat of the day. $10 super chat. Y'all throw some fire in there for Darnell. First super chat always gets a fire emoji. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. What's wrong with me calling this a trap game? I know, an 0-1 team saying trap game doesn't even sound right. It don't even make any sense. But I can explain myself. But appreciate that super chat, Darnell Lamar. Got another super chat from my dog, Romeo Mike Bravo. What's good? $5 super chat, my dude. My dude. Appreciate you, bro. What's good with you? How you feeling? Thank you for the super chat. David J with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I heard Clowney was still here. Still in. I thought he left. I had moved on mentally from that. I thought he left. Now, listen, let me let y'all know the rules of engagement. Rome, you got to cop that hat, bro. That's fire. Appreciate you. Now, this hat old, though. Like, I ain't going to zoom in on it. It's got dust and stuff on it. It's old, but it's one of my favorite hats. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep it in the rotation. Thank you for that $5 super chat, David J. I got to look into that. I thought Clowney left. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. As y'all know, I always say, I would appreciate it. Got 64 people in here real quick. I appreciate y'all. 21 likes. Let's get it to closest to the many likes as many people watching as we can. I know I caught y'all off guard. It is what it is. I have some things to do later. I can't live stream later like I would want to. So we here. And we ball. But we're gonna rock as far as possible. I got about 45 minutes for you guys, and then I got to slide. So we're gonna make this thing work. Brandy Mahoney, I heard Clowney didn't pass his physical. That's unique. Didn't pass his physical? I gotta look into that. Who said that, Brandy? If you don't mind me asking. David J. Clowney has a meeting today. Meeting with us? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Sometimes I don't be liking what Mike say. Mike Fisher be saying crazy stuff. No disrespect. I know Mike is tapped in. He can get into the building and all that, but Mike be catfishing us sometimes, man. He be just saying things, getting us excited for no reason. So I don't know if I'm gonna roll with that. Let me get my mic closer. But anyway, before we get too far into the stream, let me show some love to my channel sponsor, BetUS. Not BetUS. I am sorry. That's last year's channel sponsor, Sleeper. Forgive me. Sleeper picks, man. Daily fantasy. Have y'all guys done y'all picks this week? Have y'all done y'all sleeper picks this week? Have y'all signed up for Sleeper yet? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm still getting familiar with that. Every week. They still got that 100% match bonus. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can put that on the screen for you guys. Before we continue with the content, I gotta show love to the channel sponsor. They showing me love. Gotta show them some love too. Hold on, let me go ahead and make some changes on. I'm learning how to fly this plane. Boom. See how I put that up there? Get 100% deposit match bonus. Now, I'm getting ready to make my picks for the week. You know what I'm saying? They got Patrick Mahomes, 0.5 yards when you first sign up. That's an easy play. You know Patrick Mahomes is getting more than 0.5 yards. Jaden Daniels, 0.5 yards. Jordan Love, 0.5 yards. You only can get these plays when you first sign up. Look at that. Look at that. Those is easy plays. You know what I'm saying? Easy plays. Go on and get that. Over under rush yards. Patrick Mahomes, 23. Jalen Hurts, 43. I would go ahead and put some money on, Jalen Hurts getting more than 43 yards. It's easy money. It's easy money, y'all. Sleeper it's so easy to sign up. You use code CFT, get that 100% match bonus. You in there. Now, I know y'all ain't coming here to hear me talk about picks and things like that, but we got to show the channel sponsor some love because that's what we do around here. Give me 1 second, and then we'll get back to the football content.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code CFT. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
All right. Took care of the channel sponsor. Let's bring you guys up onto the screen. And let's talk. Let me draw and drop this down. All right. Appreciate y'all. All 80 y'all watching. Y'all hitting that like button for me? I know I'm impromptu. 39 likes. Can we get it close to 80 likes, please? I would appreciate it. I know it's a big game later, too. So that's why we jumped in here. We're going to knock this out. What I'm missing in the chat, but he messy. I'm not messy. Oh, Mike Fisher's messy. Yeah, Mike Fisher a little messy. Dolores Betty Boop. What's good with you, Dolores? How you feeling? Sucks Bland is out for the Cowboys. Best players always getting hurt. That's a fact. Y'all want to talk about that for a second? Because we got a couple of things going on in the nation that we can discuss before we discuss why I think this is a trap game. It's simple. Deron Bland, man, I want to root for him. Lower tiered pick, wasn't supposed to be where he was at. Got an opportunity, took advantage of it, became an all-pro, broke the pick 6 record. Like, everything's perfect. But since then, he's been a little bit injury prone. And I'm not going to say we shouldn't have paid him. I'm trying not to be foul, but the foot injury is just poor timing. AZ Ice Wolf, Sleeper's not available in Arizona. I'm sorry, dog. I could try to reach out to them and see when it might be becoming available. Maybe y'all can't do those type of things out there. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Dang. Let me reach out to them and see what I can figure out. But yeah, man, Bland apparently messed his foot up yesterday in practice. They're saying it's going to be multiple weeks, which is frustrating. It's very frustrating. Because we can't keep Bland on the field with Diggs. It almost feels like we snake bitten. We can't keep Bland on the field with Diggs for nothing. It's frustrating. This is true. We got a key player injury bad luck for 15 years now. It's always something. Hallelujah. Appreciate you. Got another $10 super chat for my dog, Darnell Lamar. Bro, I went to use your code. They told me I wasn't eligible because I already had an account that I made deposits on. I missed out on your promo. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you supporting. And, man, it's all about you. You already over there you supporting Sleeper, getting your money on. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I appreciate that. And if you got some plays that you don't know that I should know about, man, send me some plays. Because I'm new to this, Darnell. I'm new. Y'all know betting ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Going out there and making those daily picks ain't my thing. So send it over to me, man. Let me tap in. My 2 cents. My dog always support me. We have the worst luck with injuries, bro. The worst luck ever. Ever. It's frustrating. Super frustrating. But what's good with you, bro? Thank you again, Darnell, for that super chat. My dog King Reno in here. What's good, King Reno? No fly zone. They don't want to see that cheat code. They don't. It feel like it, don't it? It feel like the universe don't want us to have both of them on the field. We got to see both of them on the field last week. What we do, just shut down A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. That's all we did. So the duo works. The duo works. And all of the Eagles fans that was out there saying, well, you know, A.J. is hurt. A.J. confirmed in an interview, I wasn't hurt. It's the way they was running zone. We didn't run no man last week. We ran all zone because Eberflus is a psycho, but it worked. Now, it didn't work to the tune of a win, but we did slow down a high-powered offense. Our first time running Eberflus's defense. So we should get better in this system, etc. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. It just sucks that Deron Bland get hurt. As soon as Trayvon Diggs get healthy and ball out, Deron Bland get nicked up. So I got a question for y'all. And we got 114 people in here watching. Appreciate y'all. Can we get it to we got 56 likes. I know y'all not gonna do me like that. I thought we was closer than 57 likes. Before I continue, the biggest help y'all could do. Can I get 43 likes right now? I need 43 likes, please. Pushes the stream. I know all 120 of y'all rock with me. So just hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. If you got an Android, don't break your phone. Tap it gently because you know how, you know what I'm saying? You know how y'all phones do. As a joke. As a joke. I always got to make fun of Android users. I know they get mad. Yeah, help me get to 100. There'll be 200 people in here before you know it. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, unfortunately, that's how they work. They see people liking the stream. They're like, oh, we should watch that. You don't like it, no one watches it. As my 2 cents said, I'm gonna put that up on the screen. Last 50 people hit the like button. You know, and I appreciate you. Don't think I'm not thankful for it. I'm just saying. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is this. Let's talk about the trap game portion. You know, because I know I'm gonna get a whole lot of crap. I'm probably gonna get a text message or two like, bro, what are you talking about? Trap game. We're playing the Giants, right? Come on, 69 likes. We almost getting there. I need 31 more. David J with the $10 super chat. Hold on, before I continue with the content, I'm getting some love from my people, so I got to show them some love. David J with $100 or $100. My fault. $10 super chat. Can't see. Need glasses. Congrats on the 33K, Rome. I saw that. Appreciate you, man. That's because of y'all. Y'all got me to 33K. Y'all got me to 33K, not me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, David J. Thank you for that $10 super chat. And I got another super chat from my dog, Darnell Lamar. Darnell Lamar is in here going crazy, man. Throw some fire in there for Darnell. It's like his 4th super chat. Darnell Lamar missed out on 900 parlay because Jamar Chase only had 26 yards. See, that's why I'm not into the daily picks, because it get crazy. It get crazy. Missing out on that much bread, that money is a lot. I guess you can win, you lose. That's part of the game. It's just a lot. Somebody said Android for life. Until you get an iPhone, then you're going to be like, yo, what I was missing? It's all good. 22 likes away from 100. I know we can do that. I know we can. I know the last 22 people can get me there. Be the one that get me to 100. And then we're going to work on 200. Thank you, Darnell. Appreciate that love you showing me. Kelly, I'm glad I found your channel. I'm glad you found my channel too. Kelly, welcome. Where you was at before here? I appreciate you. We do this on a regular. I try to bring positive energy. You know what I'm saying? But I keep it real around here. It's not all positivity. Sometimes you got to say things that people don't like about players they don't like. And I get it. And Kelly, I'm also known as a Dak lover. So I hope you're cool with that, because apparently that's a bad thing. That's a derogatory term to say you like Dak Prescott. So hope you're okay with that. J Rod Media, where them likes at. Appreciate you, J Rod. Freddie Vids, what's good with you? What's good with you, man? King Reno, definitely Pickens game this week. I think it's a Pickens game, no question. Now, this is why I think that this could be a trap game. Right now, we're 14 likes away from 100. Look at that. We almost there. Look at that slow build, slow burn. I believe that the Cowboys don't do well with prosperity. That makes sense. I felt like the Cowboys don't do well with prosperity. I felt like although we lost last week, the fans, us, and the media might have given the Cowboys too much praise from a loss. How y'all feel about that? Too much praise from a loss. That makes sense to y'all? Yes, Dak Prescott was throwing dots everywhere. Yes, the offense was moving the football fairly easily on what was considered one of the better defenses in the NFL. All true. All true. Oh, trying to adjust my light. Eberflus's defense shut down Saquon Barkley because 60 yards and 1 touchdown is a pretty good shutdown. It's a pretty good shutdown. No question. Look at us, 6 likes away from 100. Look at us. Look at us. Look at how we doing it. Let me get them last 6 likes, please. CeeDee Lamb had a good bad game, 110 yards, 7 catches, but like 4 drops. George Pickens didn't get a chance to get off like we wanted him to, right? So it literally was one of those games where, hold on, Kelly Kelly dropped. I gotta put this on the screen. $5 super chat from Kelly. Dak Lover wouldn't roll in any other direction. Salute to Kelly. Salute to Kelly. You know what I'm saying? You good with me. And thank you for that $5 super chat. You are good with me. Because people seem to act like that's a bad term. You say I like Dak in public. You say those words. Look at you like you said a racist slur. You like who? It's not that deep. I just support my quarterback. Who y'all timing out? I don't care about nobody don't time people out, y'all. Don't time people out. It ain't even that deep. It's earlier in the week. Don't time people out. Like they saying something racial. Trey Land Richmond, what's good with you? What's good with you? Don't time people out. Let's not do that. I don't want to have to take the wrenches back. And plus, we got a positive, y'all. We hit 107 likes. Look at that. Now, look, this is how I wanted to show y'all. When we was at 40 likes, it was like 80 people watching. As soon as we hit 107, there's 174 people watching. What y'all think it's going to be if you get to 200 likes? 300. It's usually how it go. That's all you got to do. Let's hit that. Trey Land Richmond with a $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, Trey Land. What's good with you, brother? How you feeling? Thank you for that $5 super chat. Hallelujah. That's my point. I can't roast nobody if y'all block them. Hallelujah made an excellent point. We be wanting you to roast people. I can't roast nobody if I don't see the comments. I ain't that sensitive. If somebody come here and calling the Cowboys trash or me trash, I'll be okay. I can't do my thing, my 1-2, if y'all block them. I don't know what Charlie World is talking about. Pause. I need to get out the comments. I don't know what he talking about. That's a nasty word. Anyway, we got a lot of praise last week. Kenny Clark played well. And he didn't even know the system completely because he was there for a couple days. Osa had some pressures. Our young defensive line was top 5 in pressures last week without Micah Parsons. I know I said the other word people hate to hear. So it was a lot of good, positive things that went down. And that makes me nervous. Because whenever we get too full of ourselves, we go out there and lay an egg. We go out there and don't show up. I don't know what it is about the Dallas Cowboys, but we just don't know how to handle prosperity. We used to. But lately, we get too many props. We go out there, we start feeling ourselves, we get our ass beat. Turn this down, this damn light too bright. I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is with us and prosperity and why we can't handle it, why we can't just roll with success and continue to build on it. Now, maybe maybe Brian Schottenheimer has came in and changed that culture to where we don't overlook opponents. Because I've been loving what I've been hearing this week. From George Pickens, who I think is going to have a humongous game. Let me see if I can find that thing that George Pickens said, because it gives me excitement for this week. I think John Machota had it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'm looking through John Machota's tweets. All right, let me see if I can put it on the screen. All right, there we go. Cowboys receiver George Pickens, when asked about getting more touches, really just staying open for them. I'm not really worried about touches, catches, and all that stuff. I'm just trying to stay open for the team. I'm trying to focus on getting the first win. Now, before anybody says that's cap, he's just saying that because he want to get his next contract. Before one of y'all say that, of course he's just saying that so he can get his next contract. Who don't want to do good things to get paid? Like, let's not act stupid. Let's not be naive. George Pickens is 100% on his best behavior because he want to get paid. But why can't two things be true? Y'all timing out too many people. I'm going to start taking wrenches. Hold on. Let me see what they're saying. I ain't mad at what y'all timing out. The dude Easy Money is bugging. Yeah, that's not helping the conversation. I ain't mad. Sometimes I gotta go peek. I ain't mad at y'all timing him out. Tell a dude to kick rocks. I ain't in the mood to discuss that right now. Talk your talk media. What's good with you? So I ain't tripping. Y'all can time dude out. Sometimes I'll be like, nah, I don't time out people. Yeah, you can time him out. He ain't bringing shit to the conversation. I ain't tripping. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, no, don't time out. But like, he just calling Dak the B word, and he's probably a child. He's probably like 12. If you're gonna be trolly, at least be funny. Like, don't come here trolling and not making no good sense. Back to my point I was making. I got about another 20-something minutes before I got to dip. I felt like George Pickens is playing his role on purpose. It's not a bad thing that George Pickens is going out of his way to sound good so he can get paid eventually. But that's not no different than y'all. You've been at your job before. Somebody pissed you off. You ain't curse out your boss. Plenty of y'all done bit your tongue like, man, all right, you got it. Because you got bills. I hate when we put these concepts on these athletes like it's unrealistic. George Pickens just on his best behavior so he can get paid. You be on your best behavior so you can get paid. And so do I. Keith the Creator, what's good with you? That's what people do. I'm going to mind my manners so I can get some bread. But two things can be true. George Pickens is on his best behavior. D-Block, what's good with you? Jay Graham, what's good with you? He also wants the football. And I think that this week, one thing I know about our team is we don't do well with prosperity, but we also listen to the fans. And the entire fan base have said two things about George Pickens. One, they want him to show more effort when he's not getting the football. I think that's going to be echoed to him if he hasn't already seen it online. Because y'all know these guys be online. Y'all know these guys be online, tapped in, and paying attention to what we be saying. National media and the content creators and Twitter and all the comment sections been saying George wasn't giving full effort. They all was saying it. We got 177 people in here. Can we get it to 177 likes? Hit the like button for me, if you don't mind. Capaside Gent, what's good with you? What's good with 1911? I think that they're going to make sure he stays locked in and focused. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Damn exposure tripping. They're going to make sure he stays locked in and focused. Right? George Pickens, that is. I feel like they're going to work him into the game plan. Last week's game plan was to get CeeDee Lamb the football. And we did well at that. CeeDee Lamb went out there and got busy. This week's game plan, I think it's going to be to get George Pickens the football. But in doing that, I feel like CeeDee Lamb's going to be open too. I feel like Dak Prescott goes for 300 yards this week. I've gotten away from saying yardage totals because that ain't really what it's important about. But I feel like this week versus the Giants at home, Dak Prescott's going to throw for 300 yards. And we're going to make a statement piece against the Giants. We're not going to go out there and struggle with the Giants like Washington did. We're going to punish the Giants. That's what I'm here to say. Because it could be a trap game, but I feel like it could be a trap game for our older cultures. I feel like the Cowboys have surpassed that. I feel like Brian Schottenheimer has a big opportunity to show that this ain't the old Cowboys. We came out locked in versus the Eagles. I know we didn't win, but we was locked in. We didn't embarrass ourselves. There's so many times as a Cowboys fan or you know, a fan of this team where we come out and we embarrass ourselves because we ain't locked in. Hey, don't get yourself fired, bro. I'm at work and I don't give a F. Hopped on this live. Haha. Appreciate you, bro. I know I'm early with the live. Hit the like button. Don't get yourself fired, though. Hold it down. Don't get yourself fired. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I got a message from somebody at my job. Okay. My fault. Because I'm at work too, technically. It's a statement game that just showed that our culture is different. It's not a statement game as if we beat the Giants. We're not going to get any extra props, y'all. That's not true. We beat the Giants. Ain't nobody going to give us no extra pat on the back. Ain't nobody going to be excited for us. Are they? Ain't nobody going to care if we beat the Giants. Stargirl, what's good with you? Early live, I know. Way earlier than normal. But I got some stuff going on this week. Y'all want me to tell you what I got going on this week real quick? So y'all understand why I'm not going to probably be live. I can't live stream on Saturday night because I got something pretty important to be doing. Richard Royster, what's good with you? I can tell y'all. Give me 1 second. Got something pretty important. 136 likes. Can we get it to 150? Can I get 14 more likes? This weekend is my 10-year wedding anniversary and vow renewal. So I got mad family coming into town, and I'm gonna be a little bit busy. So there will be no Saturday night live stream with CFT. I will be at my wedding vow renewal doing our thing. Maybe I'll drop y'all a little video earlier in the day dressed up. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna be locked in on that. So there won't be any live stream on Saturday night. I'll be back on Sunday, but Saturday night I'll be busy, and Saturday day. And tomorrow night because family gonna be in town. So hence me being locked in. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I see y'all showing me the congrats in the channel or in the comments. I appreciate y'all. The Carrier Moore, I appreciate you. Stargirl, appreciate you. King Reno, my 2 cents. Leroy. Let me see. Hold on. Who else I miss? Who I miss? Let me see. Booger Chorus, nasty work. Appreciate that support. That's a nasty name. I was like, did I read that right? Y'all be coming up with some wild names. But nah, yeah, I'm trying to do something different. A lot of people that be married don't be making it to 10 years or 5 years. Trying to change the things out here. So that's what I'll be doing. Hence the live stream early today, because I got some stuff I gotta handle tonight. And y'all know I like the live stream heading into the week. I probably would have did it during the Commanders versus the Packers or whatever, but I just can't tonight. Most I can do tonight is probably like a little video or something like that. So we do what we can, We do what we can when we can. But it's all good. I just feel like Pickens is going to go off this week because it's been a lot of voices saying, I didn't hear was Pickens worth the trade, but I did hear a lot of, what I'm saying, he's not giving his effort. He's not locked in. I think I want to see what that's going to do to Pickens. Like, is Pickens going to lock in and show us different? Is Schottenheimer and Dak Prescott, whose responsibility is to keep him engaged, are they going to make sure he's involved in the game plan? I ain't got to worry about CD Lamb. CD going to get his. As we seen last week, CD going to get his targets. He going to get his yards. He going to get his touchdowns. CD going to get his. Are we going to make sure that we open it up? Because you can't spend all offseason saying, we need a wide receiver too. And not just us. The damn Cowboys were saying it. CD Lamb was saying it. He was excited to have Pickens here. CD Lamb should be going up to Dak. Yo, get him the ball. George Pickens, go do your job. You'll get the football, etc. I see y'all still showing me love in the comments. I'm not ignoring y'all. I see all that. Cap aside, Jen, all the congrats in the comments. I promise y'all, I'm not ignoring y'all. I just know people get mad, bro. I came here to hear football. You here talking about vow renewals. I don't give a damn. Thomas Garrett, Eddie Russell, Richard Royster. I see y'all showing me love. Thank y'all. See, this is a falsehood. Pickens makes contested catches. Dak won't and can't make those throws. That's a lie. Thank you for coming in here, Shriveled. That's a wild name. I'm not saying that shit. No. Your name is goofy. I should take you off the screen. But to say Dak can't make those throws, if you go watch the game last week, which you probably didn't, you probably just a troll. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you 5 minutes of fame. Dak Prescott was probably the second or the first most accurate quarterback last week. With big time throws downfield, throws in the tight windows. What are you talking about? Why we got to lie? Dak Prescott's hate went from he can't do this to dinking Dak to this, that, and the other. Now y'all just to the point where y'all just lying? Of course Dak can make those throws. I mean, the receiver should probably catch the goddamn football. But, like, let's not just lie. We going to just lie? That's what we doing? Come on, y'all. Let's not just lie. Dak can't make those throws. I've seen Dak make contested catches, contested throws, back shoulder throws, tight window throws for mad years now. Not 1 year. Like, come on. Like, let's not be stupid. This is why I tell y'all to let some people talk, because sometimes I gotta get people together. That was the goofiest comment I seen today. Dak can't make contested catch throws. Yeah. Okay. Goofy ass. Hold on. Rome, can you prove Rome, can you prove the most accurate Dak was the most accurate though? Can I prove? I mean, y'all want me to pull up some charts and shit? Like, what y'all want me to do? You just got to go to PFF. I don't get paid to grade quarterbacks. But for you to lose the game, you lost the game. You threw no touchdowns. You only had 188 yards. Why you think that PFF rated him the second highest rated quarter? I think it was the second behind Matthew Stafford in the entire NFL. The same NFL that Patrick Mahomes resides in, and Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts and all these dudes y'all love to give props to. Oh, snap. Hold on. Shit. So yeah, I could pull some of that stuff up, but why? I don't need to prove. I'm not here to prove nobody. They know they lying. It's not worth the proving. But we got a $50 super chat. Hold on, I gotta put that back on the screen. From Celos 2136. $50. Y'all know that's more than fire. Throw some umbrellas in there. Celos making it rain. Happy 10th to you and your wifey. That's a huge accomplishment. I believe that too, man. Thank you. For real. Thank you. I just believed, you know what I'm saying? 10 years out here. Shoot, if you married, 1 year is an accomplishment. 1 year, you got to put that work in. But I appreciate that. Hold on. I just got a little. Oh, that's not really no update. I thought it was a Deron Bland update. But $50 super chat, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. 10 years, man. 10 years. Trying to make it forever. Ain't got no plans on going nowhere. 10 years. Love wifey. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's a fact. So you think we're going to do Ready Stewart and not? I was thinking about elevating Zion Childress. You think we're going to elevate Ready? I don't know. Maybe we will. Because I think Ready's the one that's familiar with Eberflus' system. Here we go. This can't be a trap game. We lost last week. If we lose this game, that's a sign we're bad. No way should be losing to a team coming off a loss that can't score a touchdown. Mello Hopkins, thank you for your comment. And CeeLo, thank you again for that $50 super chat. CeeLo's, my fault. 2136. That $50 super chat was dope, man. Thank you. Let me just address Mello Hopkins real quick. The reason why I said it was a trap game, because you probably just jumped in here. You saw the title, which is the point of the title, to get you to tap in and see what the hell I'm talking about. I'm saying it's a trap game, not because I know we lost last week. And if we lose again, yeah, it's a sign we're a bad team. I was saying if you're a Cowboys fan, which you're probably not, but if you are, we don't do well with prosperity. We don't. Last week, if you've been paying attention, because you might have just watched the game and went away from it, we've been getting a lot of praise, even after a loss. Every show. I didn't expect this Cowboys team. They hung in there with the Eagles. They should have won. When the national media starts giving the Cowboys that much praise, it makes me go, I don't know about that. I don't like praise from the national media. We don't do well with that. So the reason why I said this could be a trap game is because we've been getting too much praise. The Giants are on their deathbed. They're a wounded animal. Daboll's on the hot seat. Russell Wilson trying to stay out there by any means necessary. He do not want to get benched for Jackson Dart. That might be the end of his starting career. They're a wounded animal. They're dangerous. Malik Neighbors is out there saying I should have did better. Giants ain't gonna go out there and try to get pushed over. And if we go out there thinking, oh, we hung with the Eagles, we a good team, we're going to get beat. That's where the trap game part comes from. Because we mentally feel like we won the game, not because we said it, because everyone on the outside, even Cowboys haters, been like, y'all look real good versus the Eagles. And then you start feeling yourself. We ain't earned shit, though. We 0-1, and we should approach it like that. That's why the players, though, not me, not the media, but the players have been saying the right things. I got a $5 super chat from Sean Nesbitt. The players have been talking about trying to get the first win. That's why I put that Pickens thing on the screen. George Pickens is trying to get his first win. They're saying the right things and doing the right things. I just need them to go execute. Sean Nesbitt, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Forgot to say congrats on the 33K. Love your work, bro. Cartel in full effect. Thank you, Sean Nesbitt. You be rocking with me for a minute. You always show love every stream. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate all of y'all. But I know I'm going to be busy this week, hence the whole renewal thing, the 10-year anniversary thing. And I know if I was going to be able to go live later. So I went live now. If I go live later, maybe I'll do it again. But right now, we in here. We in here. But I do got to dip in about 7 minutes. I got 7 minutes till I got to go. I hate it. But I do got to dip. Because I got to go back to work. I think it's a stretch to say we in the prosperity at 0-1. No, I am. See, I get it. Y'all being literal. I'm not being literal. I'm doing Cowboys all encompassing. No, it's not prosperity. I think I'm doing some what I would call some in-depth thinking. We spent the entire offseason. The Cowboys spent the entire offseason as the underdog. Disrespected and ignored, and people saying we was going to win 2 games. People saying we're going to finish behind the Giants. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Spent the entire offseason just Cowboys shouldn't even show up for the first game. And within 1 week, it ain't about me. I've believed the whole time. It ain't about the cartel. Most of the people that watch me on a regular believe in the Cowboys. But the rest of the world, they changed their whole attitude and mindset in 1 fucking week. 1 week. In 1 week, the media is talking about this should be an easy win for the Cowboys. It ain't about being a 10-0 team. I've seen the Cowboys at 12-5, 12-5, 12-5. You know what I'm saying? Multiple wins in a row. Go out there and shit the bed. So I don't care about it being, yes, at 0-1, when the media is giving us too much praise, I start to raise my eyebrows like that. That's trap game. Because if you ask anyone, the dude that just came here and said, yeah, if we lose to the Giants, we're a bad team, hinting at we're a good team already. I believe we're a good team. I'm also a fanatic. Of course, I think we're a good team. I don't like this light at all today, but I'll fix it later. Of course, I think we're a good team, but I'm not the barometer. We ain't earned shit yet. Not in my mind. We got work to do, and I want them to stay in that mindset. Cowboys got work to do. I do not want them to go out there like it's just the Giants. We're going to get this win. You know what I've been seeing this week, y'all? You know what I've been seeing this week that kind of pisses me off? I've been seeing Cowboys 13 wins in a row. I don't like that. Yes, Dak Prescott has beaten them 13 wins in a row. We've beaten them 15 out of the last 16 games. We own the Giants. We do. Hold on. Somebody apparently mad. That's a big ass paragraph. Stop comparing Herbert Starks. What up, Herbert? You wrote a lot of stuff. Let me see what you wrote. Let me give you a little, give you a little screen time. Stop comparing this team to teams of the past. I don't know what TTL means. Different team, different culture. Stop comparing this team to teams of the past. Different players, different coaches. We need to, as a fan base, we need to stop. Hey, man, I understand. You sound like you got a little angst behind that post, but I'll acknowledge you. I will, because you took time to type that out. I agree with you on not comparing us to teams of the past, but the best teacher of future behavior is past events. If you don't acknowledge your past faults, you're doomed to repeat them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not in here trying to patronize the current team. I'm one of the most positive Cowboys channels you're going to find. I'm not going to goofily come out here and tell you shit like Jadon Blue is better than Saquon Barkley, because that shit is dumb. If you want that, there's other places for that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to support our players until they show you that they're great. Then I'll support the greatness that they display. But me comparing this to old teams is, I've seen in the past, especially the last 5 years, we don't got to use the entire Cowboys history. The last 5 years under McCarthy, when we get a little success and start feeling ourselves, we get our ass beat. It's a lot of the same players on this team, not all of them. So yeah, I'm going to hold them accountable. The Dak Prescotts of the CD Lambs of the world. Trayvon Diggs has been on this team. Osa's been on this team. Tyler Smith was there for some of those 12-5 seasons, et cetera, et cetera. Some of these players have been here for that. They've had them. They've gone into they were here for the Green Bay game. When they went into the game cocky, and we got our ass beat. Now, do I think that Brian Schottenheimer wants to change the culture? Yes. Do I think he's trying his best to change the culture? Yes. Has he completed it? Is it done yet? No. Got work to do. So yeah, when we get to our first chance that we have some type of media prosperity where people are trying to big us up too fucking quickly, I'm going to come here and say, hold the fuck up. We haven't done nothing yet. To the point of this goofball that came in here. Success. Cowboys lost. Just because you took a moral victory doesn't mean they did. That's true. But can I see them execute it? Is it wrong for me to be skeptical? Do you understand what skepticism is? I'm just waiting. I'm not going to dive foot first, because this is what happens to the fans that dive in feet first. This is what happens to the fans that dive in feet first. You get more mad at the goddamn players. You should get mad at yourself. You got too hyped too quick. I've done it on film for the last, 5 years? I just need them to show me that they learned their lesson. Because if they lose the game, y'all ain't going to have to come back on camera. Y'all just going to skip the next stream. All this, don't compare that team. I won't even see you next week. You won't come back in here. You'll just be like, ooh, shit, we lost to the Giants. Same old Cowboys, and you'll just move on. I'm going to have to come in here and turn on the Ring camera and talk to people and explain why that happened. David J with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you, David. There's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Russell's going to be trying to make up for the last week. That could make him dangerous. That's my see. You starting to feel where I'm at with it. You starting to feel exactly where I'm at with it, David J. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That's it. I just feel like the Giants can be dangerous. It's not that simple for me. If you can't beat the Giants, Cowboys stink. As simple as that. See, that's the thing. It's simple as that for you, because you just random dude in the comments. You don't run a channel. It ain't that damn simple for me. It's probably why you don't run a channel, because you probably would just turn off your ring light and go home. I'm done. I won't talk about them. That's not what I do. Win, lose, loss, draw, whatever, ass beaten. I got to come explain this shit. I don't know why this is such a difficult concept for me to think that we've gotten too much praise in a moral victory week, and I want us to stay focused. Should I change the thumbnail to stay focused? I'm not giving a self-help seminar. That's not what this is. This is me just acknowledging I've seen in the past. Us overlook opponents. And I don't want to do that this early in the season because we feeling good because we stuck around with the Eagles. We got to do more. That's it. That's it. But look, I know I'm the crazy person because I think this could be a trap game. It's hypothetically, it's not a literal trap game, your season on the line. It's trap game as in you feeling yourself because you hung with the Eagles, but you ain't accomplished nothing. That's it. But let me slide. I got to head back to work, y'all. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me in the afternoon. If I can go live later, hold on, I got another $5 super chat from Kelly. I will, but I don't know if I can because I got stuff going on, 10-year wedding anniversary things. $5 super chat from Kelly. I'd like to know what the state this collection of Cowboys fans are from. Curiosity killed the cat. What state this collection of Cowboys fans are from? Kelly, they're from everywhere. It ain't just Texas. They're from everywhere. I'm gonna leave. Thank you for that super chat, though. I'm gonna leave this gentleman, KC, whoever this is, with a little bit of a thought process because I understand you're a very surface person. All right, very, very surface person. Yeah, break is over, King Reno. So let me do you a little favor. Go look up projecting. Go look up the word literal and stop taking everything so literal, you goofball.